All right, let's see if everybody can hear me. Oh, look at that. The pod track's moving up and down. And looks like Streamlabs moving. Oh, look who's the hero. Facebook Blue. That's right. Drop it in the jar just because somebody disconnected, then they reconnected, then they disconnected, then they reconnected, and all of a sudden the magic happens and we can see what's going on. You're welcome, America and Denmark. Welcome to the Gen X Talks live stream. It is the Bottom of the Glass Show. It is Thursday, October 3rd, a little bit after 6 o'clock Los Angeles time. I say Los Angeles time because that's a big time zone. I could be, and live from Hollywood time zone. Direct to you from Los Angeles time zone. Yeah, you see, doesn't sound quite as good when you add that on there, but it sounds good the way I say it. All right, so before we get going, I'm mad. I'm angry, I'm upset, I'm pissed off. I want to tell you something before we start kicking the pig. Do you guys see this story? This one just angered me like you wouldn't believe. Rescue efforts thwarted. That's the title. I like that because that's what you want to do with rescue efforts. Yeah, fuck them. Let's fuck them up. Let's make sure they can't happen. And I watched this whole thing. I watched the whole video twice. South Carolina pilot's rescue mission thwarted due to arrest threat. Did you guys hear that? This guy put out a video. He's like, well, here's exactly. Well, the news went to him. He goes, here's exactly what happened. Guy gets in his private helicopter. He's getting messages and hearing things about people that are stuck, that are going to die. So he gets in his private helicopter, he checks the area, the surveillance with the FAA. There's no flight restrictions in the area, so he takes off, flies over. He finds this old man and old woman. His son is the co-pilot, okay? You follow me? His son's the co-pilot, dude right there in the brown shirt. He says, get out. Let's put the old woman in, strap her in. I'll take her back. Then I'll come back and get the husband. They're both like in their 70s, it looks like, maybe 80s. And he says, goes and gets them, and then he drops off the woman, and the cops come up. Yeah, the sheriff comes up, or the fireman, or whoever's the chief marshal is. If you go back and do that again, you're interfering with rescue efforts. The dude's like, no, dude, I'm helping with rescue efforts. You're not doing anything. You're not over there. You don't have any planes, any helicopters in the air right now, so I can't run into anybody. If you go back and you get that man, you're arrested. That's what they told him. So the guy goes back, tells the husband, sorry, they're going to throw me in jail. He picks up his kid, who he left there, puts him in the helicopter, and takes off. So now, at least the husband knows his wife is safe. Okay, we got that part. And I think that's a big thing for the husband. That's a good thing. But there's no reason not to bring the husband to safety. They actually told him not to go pick up his kid. They said, if you go through that area, if you fly over there again, you're arrested. He's, well, I'm going to pick up my co-pilot. He's my son. I'm going to go pick him up, so fuck off. I would have told them to fuck off the whole way through. I was talking with the Sun Valley Fox about this today, and I would have said, arrest me. Arrest me. Put me in jail. Arrest me. I want to go before a jury of my peers. I want to go before a jury of my peers. I want a trial where I can explain to regular people what you did. Let's see if I get in trouble. That's what I would have told. It was really said, good, arrest me when we're done here. I would have kept getting people back, arresting as many as you can. He didn't. He called it quit. He obeyed the law. And he didn't go get anybody. That makes that so that dude, that asshole, that fuck up, stopped. He prevented help from rescuing people, from bringing food and water, whatever this guy was in. He's let's go. And he got stopped. This is the bullshit. I hate when I hear all these stories about how, well, we're trying to get there, but we're the wheels of government, the gears of government turn slowly. We're doing the best we can. I hate that shit. Because there's people out there just running and doing it, getting in their cars, getting in their boats, getting in helicopters. They're just doing shit. And then they get to, whoa, we're supposed to be doing that. Hold on a second now, buddy. You're interfering with our job here. We're supposed to be doing this. You're getting in the way. What are we blocking your cars from getting there? Are we blocking your boats from getting there? Are we in the way? No, we're not in the way of anything because you're not fucking doing anything. And then we get told as citizens, well, you're getting in the way. No, we're making you look bad. Yeah, that's what it is. We're making you look like the dumbasses you are. That's the problem, you fuck ups. That just pisses me off because that's what they're doing. That's what the whole thing's about. You know, and then when Biden's like, you shouldn't get in there, there's Trump and all of you Trumpers and you Trumpers, you get in there and fucking shit up. And then Kamala Harris, we're on this and we're going to get people there, and you red state assholes are just in the way, all the way down to the bureaucratic level of whoever the fire fucking chief was. That just shows you that on the left, there's no boundaries for playing politics. None. It shouldn't matter whether you're red, blue, or purple. If a dude is saying, I know where a guy is right now, I just left there, I got to go back, I got to save his life. Everybody should say, go. You need money for gas? Here's my credit card. Why wouldn't you do that? I'll tell you a story. A story stuck with me. A lot of my grandfather's stories stuck with me, but he lived in Latuna Canyon, which is in a San Fernando Valley, a suburb of Los Angeles, and it was kind of a narrow canyon. I think at the time there's probably 50 or 60 houses in the entire canyon, and he knew everybody. Okay, he knew everybody that was in the canyon. It was a small community in the 1940s, maybe it was in the early 50s, and there was a fire, and my grandfather was just casually telling me the story. He says, well, there was a fire in the canyon, and I had the day off that day, and so when I saw the fire coming over the hill, I ran to every man's garage, every house. I went to every house. I opened up their garage door. I got their ladders out. I put the ladder up on every roof. I grabbed the hoses, the garden hoses, and started carting them up on the roof and started hosing down the roofs and leaving them running. And in the middle of this conversation, he goes, well, I just had to grab this stuff because I was the only man home. So, I went on and I moved cars out of the driveways a little bit, get them away from the... And it stuck with me. I said, what do you mean you were the only man home? I was little. I wasn't 7. Well, I bet I was 12 or 13. I said, what do you... Well, I was the only man home in the canyon. Everybody else was at work. It was my responsibility to check every house to see what women and children were home that day, what animals were there, and to get ladders out so people could get on the roof, get hoses going, and if it came to it, start corralling horses and getting them, down to a pasture, get them down to another house further down. He had this all laid out in his head. Never thought twice about it. Didn't say, well, that guy voted for this guy, and that house voted for that guy, and this guy is a liberal, and this guy is a conservative. All he thought was, I'm the only man home. It's my responsibility to take care of my street, take care of my neighborhood. That's the greatest generation. And a lot of the greatest generation passed it on to boomers, who passed it on to Generation X. And somehow you entitled assholes get it in your head that it's not your job, it's not your responsibility. You're only supposed to raise taxes on the rich, so the government has the money to do all these things. It's not the way it works. And this dude, this fucking guy who went out there on his own accord and tried to do some good, you fucking stopped him. And there's story after story after story how you fucked everybody over with this. There's a lot of people you did this to, because they were doing the job quickly and more efficiently. Wow, really? Regular people doing things more efficiently than the government? Oh, I'm shocked. Say it isn't so. Give me a fucking break. I'm angry about that. So, hey, Sun Valley Fox, I thought we were drinking some new hooch tonight.
I'm sorry, I'm on it, sir.
What the hell? What kind of outfit are you running around this place?
Nap, okay?
Well, the old guy had to take a nap. I had to wake him up. I kicked him under the table. Do you guys see the background I'm on? There's a real background. It's not a green screen. No. I can interact. I can interact with these branches if I choose to. Look at Gen X Mom. She's got the same thing. Well, she's picking her shoulders right now, adjusting her bra.
I'm like, I'm getting poked.
Yeah, see, she's got. Look at wiggle that pine needle behind you right there. You have your head right there. There you go.
Yeah,
see,
it's poking me in the shoulder. That's why I was like, what's the background?
It's real stuff. I told you.
Do you have that jacket in the background?
I did. It's kind of. No one's asked me about that yet, so I'll leave it alone. Yeah, it's a real background. It's a real stuff. It's not a green screen. It's good things. But that situation pissed me off, and I heard so many more like. I just brought you the one, but there's many more like that where the current government getting in the way of good Americans. So hang on. Let's talk about what we're drinking tonight, because somebody ran out of Pendleton. And when I say somebody, I got to let you know that we drank last night, and when I left here, there was a third of a bottle. Now, magically, there's none left this morning, so...
Hey, breakfast of champions.
So I'm not sure what kind of outfit he's running around here, but now we're trying something new. When you pour yours, let me see that bottle. I want to hold up that bottle. See, I want to see if any of you guys have tried this. This was new to me. In fact, this is my first shot of this. I haven't tried it yet.
Be careful. Could hurt you.
Might hurt my
Kelly
feelings.
420 says eating peaches that were soaked in moonshine.
Ooh, that's like what Mrs. Fort Whiten used to do. She used to take those moonshine-soaked peaches. All right, so this is NV36. You know, my brother-in-law, he sits me down and gets that fatherly tone every now and then. He says, well, we're going to try some of this tonight. Now, NV36 has some significance in the name of this in the bottle. Do you have any idea what NV36 might potentially maybe mean? And I thought about it, and I didn't know. I just threw out a guess, and I said, I don't know. Was Nevada the 36th state? Is that when it was drafted into the Union? State number 36? You'd look at the Sun Valley Fox's face and think I stepped on his dog or something. Like, he wanted to pass that along to me, and when I guessed it, he was all, well, yeah, fine, it's what it means. You know it all, you goddamn hippie. And then, just in typical fashion, I wasn't trying to show him. It was a blind guess. I had no idea.
It's too close for
and then here we are. So anyway, all right. So what we're drinking, I don't know what you guys are drinking out of, what I'm drinking out of. Sun Valley Fox, look at that. It is a bottom of the glass. Yeah, BOTGN. Do you guys got one?
Look at the bottom.
Bottom of the I can't read the bottom. I'm not going to turn it over. I'll spill it all over myself.
You drink it.
Can you look from the top?
After I drink it, I can. These are numbered.
Right now, I can see it.
Well, hooray for you, man.
You want my glasses?
No, I don't need any glasses. Okay,
good.
You know what? Quiet from the peanut gallery. Jesus Christ. All right, so BOTG, I'm not sure where you got your shot glass. Please raise a glass with me. Put something up there, either on Facebook or Rumble or YouTube. There we go. Sun Valley Fox and I. Oh, you got to come in here and clank. There, we crank it up here. There we go. One for him, one for me, one for you. Down the hatch. Let's go. Let's see. Oh, that's a little kick in the back of your throat. That's tingy right here. Woo! Little ting right there. Boy, it's got a little bit of a bite.
Can I have another? That's what you're really going to say.
We'll get some more in a minute. But so that was NV36. I don't know if you guys have had that before. That was my first ramped out there to the nodes of it. So let's go back to the beginning because it's important to start where things are left off. This is the $1.2 million view. This is where I'm sitting right now as we speak. If I look to my left, right over Jennick's mom's shoulder, that's the view I'm looking at. And the Sun Valley Fox raised his glass up there and says we can start so we can get going. Don't forget the podcast that drops tomorrow morning at 12:02 a.m. Friday at midnight. This is the Sun Valley Fox special. We recorded it outdoors. It was a little bit tinny and grainy to hear, but it's listenable, and it's almost 2 hours. It was so much fun, we just kept going. That's one you can't miss. Just put your headphones on, adjust it, tell everyone to shut the fuck up for an hour and 47 minutes. You'll feel just fine. But the Sun Valley Fox special was on there. You can see on there's cookies, a mixer, some cologne, and the state of Nevada, because those are some of the things we talked about. Figure it out. All right. Where was I? So just remember, the podcast, the live stream has started. The live stream has started. The bus is rolling. Loud One is driving the bus. If you guys aren't on the bus, it's time to leave. Just sit. You can watch us go by. He'll be running laps in a minute. Loud One's driving this bus. I'm in the very back. I'm sitting in the very back holding the whiskey. I don't know where you guys all are. Some of you are on top. Some of you, one of you's a hood ornament. The rest of you are hanging on, climbing in through the windows. But that's the bus, and we're going. And if you're not sure what the instructions are, Loud One told you the instructions right when you entered the bus.
That's not evil on it. I hear him myself, bro. That's not evil on it.
Yeah, I don't know what he fucking said either. It doesn't really matter. All right.
Nana A. and Michael Dawson said it was a great podcast today. They listened on the radio.
They listened live.
And Christopher Sivik said he listened to it live.
KGXTradio.com. We broadcast it live at 10 a.m. Los Angeles time, Thursday mornings, and then we edit out all the shit that we are not allowed to say on platforms like this, but on the radio station we can say whatever we want. It's ours. Who cares? So we edit it down, get rid of all the stuff that'll get us fired and banned, and then that's what you guys get to hear tomorrow morning. All right, the camera's on you. Is there anything else you want to say?
The camera's
on you.
All right, Jennifer Whitehead, member for 19 months. Hey, everyone, handsome general, yay.
Thank you. What's one handsome general for me?
Kyle Reichen, member for 17 months tonight. Jeremy Underhill gifted 5 memberships tonight to Go Smoke a Toad, Pukey McFisty, Kevin, the Outlaw, General Bacon, and Aaron. They all got memberships tonight.
General Bacon?
Yeah.
Pukey McFisty.
Yes.
Pukey McFisty, of all the names, when YouTube says, hey, we'd like to have your name is Bob Smith, what do you want to be called on YouTube? And you thought Pukey McFisty was the way to go.
Yes.
For Christ's sake.
Troy Abbott on Facebook says, did you spy or steal the old Partridge Family bus?
I kiped its dubage, man. Who cares? That's your answer. And you kipe in my dubage. It's from my childhood, too, so I get to share it.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it for right now.
All right, going back to the pictures, the drag and drop section of the program has begun. Doing the bush ready to go. Ozzy answers. Not going to do that one right now. We'll come back to that one. So, quick little article that popped up, and I had to hover to think if I should click on this. The title is Hikers Squeeze Past a Grizzly Bear at Glacier National Park. Now, you know what that means, especially by the picture. It was a narrow path. There wasn't a lot of room. The grizzly bear was sitting off to the side licking his nutsack or something, and they decided, okay, should we go back? Should we wait? And you know the wife said, look, I don't want to be here all day. I don't want to go back. Can we go around him? Can you just, Roger, go up and talk to him and see if he'll let us by. So Roger went up to talk to him, and they squeezed by the fucking grizzly bear. And they're both alive, and it turned out okay. But you know why? Blind luck. It's not because Roger went up there and spoke bear. He didn't speak bear. He doesn't know dick. Roger's a fucking idiot, and Roger's lucky that him and his wife are still alive. He's lucky the bear didn't hibernate. One of them used the other one as a candy stick for tonight. That's what they're lucky. Hikers squeeze past the grizzly bear. That's the dumbest title. I did not click on that. I don't care and I don't want to know. All right. Here's one that I thought was fun. One of you guys sent me this. See that picture? It's a barbecue. It's a typical barbecue. You get 5 or 6 dudes there. Men can hang around like this for hours and never know each other's names. Now, there's truth to that, and I want to tell you how I know. You can hang out at a barbecue with people you just met. Men can hang out for hours at a time. We don't have to know the other person's name. We can talk sports. We can talk football. We can talk baseball. We can talk a little politics. We can talk about what's going on in the neighborhood. We can talk about which are the hot teachers teaching our kids in grade school. We sometimes talk about that. We don't need to know each other's names. And I don't know whether I don't know their names because I didn't ask or they told me and I forgot because it wasn't important to me. And all the other men feel the same way about me. But we can all sit there and go on and on for hours and nobody gives a shit. Do you know why women can never have a little picture like this? You know why women could never have a meme like this? You have to know every chick's name, or how can you dog on her behind her back? How can you talk a bunch of shit? Do you know Susie? She wore that red dress again. Oh my gosh, she's just trying to get attention. Susie is such a whore. That doesn't flow very well if you don't know Susie's name. And you girls talk shit about each other behind each other's back all the time. Think about what I'm telling you. Think about what you're saying. The next time you're talking with one of your girlfriends about another girlfriend and you're going to talk shit about her behind her back, try doing it without saying her name. Yeah. Well, how would that go? Your girlfriend walks into your kitchen and says, oh my gosh, she is so nosy. That woman just keeps talking and sticking her nose in everybody's business. The first thing your friend's going to say is, who are we talking about? You got to know their name. It's important in any social gathering. You girls got to make eye contact and learn everybody's name right away. You got to learn all the basics in the first 30 seconds. And that's one of them. Guys don't give a shit. All we care about is, do you remember James from back over there? It's like, I don't know, which guy was James? He was the one who had the blue shirt on and the khaki pants. No, I don't remember James. You know, you do. You talked to him for 2 hours. Well, I didn't ask his name. I don't know who you're talking about. He's the guy who works for Rocketdyne and loves the Rams. Oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. The Rocketdyne guy. We talked about spaceships and the Rams, and we about Yak Youngblood playing with a broken leg back in the set. Yeah, that guy. I don't know his name. I knew all the important stuff, not his name. See, guys and girls exactly the opposite. I just wanted to point that out. Not that you didn't know that, you did. If you're listening to this on a rerun, or you're late to the game and you didn't get a notification, it's because you didn't join Patreon. Now, we're going to test all of the moderators. A good moderator is going to put up the link to Patreon. I don't think Josh Maddox puts up the link. I don't think Sammy Joe puts up the link. They don't think I'm going to go back and check. I'm going to scroll through a live stream to see if our moderators are actually doing their job. They're like, oh, yeah, I put it up. Yes, I put up the live stream link. And Chris, you're included in that. You're just as much of a fuck-up as everybody else. Don't think you're not. Now, I'm going to go back and check. I'm going to go back and look, and I'm going to say, Josh, what happened link? Josh, I don't know about the link. Sammy Joe, what happened? I don't know about the link. I was busy. I was talking to people. I was solving problems. I'll hear every excuse known to man. The only person who's going to put up the link is Trippy Pineapple. Faithful, good old Trippy. But if you don't join, you don't get a notification. It's the only way that we can contact you directly. This is it. We can send you some smoke signals. Every other way, you have to rely on the platform to let you know that we went live, and usually it's too late. Now you know. All right. Gen X Mom.
Sahara H says, "Happy Thursday, everyone. Sorry I'm late. You could start now."
I've only got one handsome general. I skipped over trivia because
Sahara said you can now start. She's here.
She's here.
Yeah, she's here.
Well, once Sarah arrives, I still need 3 handsome generals. Scott Royston hasn't said anything in a couple days.
Shadows grow longer. Handsome general.
That's
Have
2.
a shot.
That's 2. But if I don't get 3, I skipped over a trivia question already. I was reading down. Nope, no trivia for you assholes because I only had 1 handsome at the time. Now I've got 2. We're getting closer. All right. Moving right along. Trivia, skip over trivia. Excused by a bear. Forget their names. And the Patreon. So there's 4 things in a row. I kind of did this for my wife. She's getting all sentimental because we're out here in Nevada and there's animals all over the place. And so she's so I thought I would give her a little bit of a pong on animals. Here's one right here. This is an otter. I usually don't give a shit about otters. I usually scroll right by otters. This was in something today where the top 20 pictures that people were winning awards for on animal photography. Okay, whatever, I don't care. However, the more I stared at this otter, and the title was, "Oh, he's praying, and he's so peaceful," and I thought, yeah, you know why? Because this dude is out in the water alone. He doesn't have his chick nagging at him. He doesn't have his girl going, "Did you take out the trash? Did you build the dam? Did you crack some clams and mussels for the kids to eat? Did you do all this shit that you have to do?" No. This otter's just out there floating around, minding his damn business. No chicks around. He's doing just fine. That's why this otter is one cool motherfucker, because he's by himself in his element. It'd be like if you came by an old guy like me in his garage, and the music was playing, and there's a beer or a whiskey around, yeah, and you can hear some tools clanking, no chicks. Yeah, Gen X Mom.
Insurmountable Cali Cat said, "I literally just asked Disney Kid if you put the link up, and then you called him out, handsome. Where are you hiding the mic and cam in our house?"
Telling you, that motherfucker's new and he's out. He's going to get suspended. Josh Maddox almost got suspended. I said for like 2 weeks to Josh, in here in front of you people, if Josh Maddox doesn't hide a gold coin, that motherfucker's had gold coins for months. Either hide the gold coins, give them back, or you're suspended. 1 hour before the staff meeting, Josh comes in, I get an email and stuff. The gold coin's hidden. Here's the pictures, and here's the description. Way to go, Josh. Way to slide in sideways on fire, Josh.
Way to go, Josh.
No, now see, I'm giving him the way to go, Josh.
Way to
sarcastic.
go.
You're actually giving him the cheer.
The attaboy.
Yeah. Fucking Trippy. Anyway, it became Trippy's fault. So, yeah, where was I? I had stuff going on. You
Shannon
fucked me up.
Burgo gave $2. Hello, handsome general.
There's my 3rd handsome. We can now begin to play. All right.
Shiloh, new member, looking suave, general.
My man. Thank you very much.
Can we have trivia after more stories?
Yeah, let me get through 4 animals. We'll do 1. I've only got 2 trivias tonight. And they're not super tough, but it'll stump some of you. That's 1 animal. Here's 2 animal. I want you guys to look at this picture for a second. Just relax. Because I promise you, you guys are not thinking what I'm thinking. You guys know my brain is dumb and stupid and wrong and backwards, and things pop into my head that shouldn't be there. So this is one of those things from the top pictures of the universe, and some guys got awards, and I don't know what they give them. They give them bamboo awards or whatever they do. All right. So I looked at this picture, and I'm trying to caption it myself, and the first thing that pops into my head is that's me looking at every 3-year-old I've ever raised, saying, don't put your foot over there. Don't go near the don't do it. And there's my 3-year-old sliding their foot over the edge, looking back at me like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? That Gen X Mom, can you see the picture now?
Yes, I
Is
can.
that not every kid we've raised at some point?
Yes.
When we're telling them, don't do that, and they're looking at us going, got my foot a little closer to the line, got my foot a little closer to the line. I got to be fair with you. My wife would sit down and go, you need to stop doing that. You're going to fall. My ass gives the old Hulk to the Thor face. Boom. Go over the fucking edge. I will knock them right over. And they'll come back up and say, that's not fair, Dad. And this is, my kids have done this. That's not fair. You made me fall. Well, if you weren't that fucking close to the edge, I couldn't have knocked you over. There's my answer. There's my Generation X answer. It pisses me off. Can you believe my kids are all grown and gone, and a picture like this got my blood pressure up, remembering what it's like raising those fucking assholes. God
so
damn
guess
it.
what?
I'd love
Somebody guessed the $2 hoe.
How? I haven't even announced it yet. And there's so many blue Facebook things in there. No, I don't believe that, because there's no $2 whore in there to guess.
Yes, there is. There's one. I can see it.
What is the guess for the $2 lady of the evening?
Mrs. Sun Valley Fox.
Who guessed it?
Sweets.
Oh, of course she did. Of course Sweets got that. You know what? We should. How does she? She must have she's got them tattooed to her forearm. She can roll up her sleeve and see all the $2 whores for the past 2 years. She can compare them like that. She runs up to the TV with her fist like this, her arm going, "Yep, that's the one." She's got them all tattooed on her forearm.
I'm yawning. Sorry.
Why are you yawning?
It's been a long day. I've been busy.
It is the same day for all of us. The sun rose at the same time. The sun sets at the same time. The day is the same length for all of us. Just so you know. It just seems longer because you're with me.
That's true.
All right. So
that is so true.
You
wear me out.
Okay,
man.
that's 3 times you've reinforced it. All right, Sweet's got the $2 whore. It is St. Donna. It is Mrs. Sun Valley Fox. Beautiful, lovely, talented, and now she's in the jar. What else we got? There's another one in here.
Richard Clemens on Facebook wants to know who has the biggest insurance policy and are bears covered? On your bears picture, I guess.
I don't know. Yeah, send the husband in first if he's insured for bear devouring. Yeah, just send him in. Either way, you get $1 million, or you live and you walk through it. One of the woman's a winner either way.
Michelle over on Facebook said hi, handsome general.
Hello, Michelle on Facebook. I am not on you. I've already moved to the next picture.
Of course you did.
Everybody can see the next picture, but they don't know what I'm going to talk about because someone's chiming in from the gallery.
1 second.
Here we go.
On Rumble.
All right, we're back on you now. What do you want?
Your girl Michelle M.
I love Michelle M.
Can you please ask Mama X if an Incognito bottle of Pendleton showed up at the P.O. box? Remember? You got one and it didn't say?
And we didn't know who it was from.
I ordered one in August for the barbecue, but it was back ordered, so I ordered a second, and I know it did arrive.
Yeah, we got one. It didn't say who it was
Michelle
from.
M.
We knew. Okay, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I will submit to you an apology that I did not say thank you to who sent it because there was no note. There was no nothing. Although, very quickly, within a few seconds, my wife and I came to the conclusion that often happens when we receive gifts at the post office box. We knew that it was from a woman who was an admirer. She didn't want her husband to know, didn't want any of these notes to get back or made public. We just didn't know which one of you ladies, which one of the harem girls was sending it to me. I knew it was one of you. I just didn't know which one. So thank you very much, Michelle. I could have supposed it was you. I could have guessed that it was you. But at this stage in the game, there's so many women trying to vie for my affection. It's very difficult to narrow it down. So Michelle, thank you. Thank you very much for. I'm not going to click to the camera on any of you at all. They're making terrible faces right now. Thank you, Michelle M, for doing that. I really appreciate you taking the time to send that. You didn't have to, and you did. And I love you all the much more for it.
I'll give you a better address. It'll come to us sooner.
All right, going back to the picture. We'll try this again. This is the guy who actually won first place. I thought this was an AI, but it wasn't. The guy had a little medal. He got his little trophy, and all the critics said, "Oh, this is why. This is fantastic." I think, I've watched a bunch of shit where leopards kick the shit out of alligators, bigger than this one's too. They'll take them on. They'll go in the water and fight an alligator. So they're either extremely dumb or extremely confident. I think the reason the guy won the picture for this is that this alligator's not dead yet. This alligator's still putting up a fight. This fucking guy's got him by the back of the brain, and he's looking at the camera. That dude is staring down the camera. That cameraman, this guy's looking, you know what's going on in his brain? He's thinking, as soon as this alligator quits flopping around, you're next. That's what I'm telling you. I could caption this and send it back. They wouldn't accept it because my brain works differently and nobody else is thinking this. I'm sure they all had a nice little funny thing to put in there, but that wasn't what I was thinking. All right, one last one here. One last one. You know what? This is going to fit perfectly with my wife right now. Yeah, Gen X mom. Which one is the female lion? Does anybody know? Can anybody tell by this picture which one's the female? I'm no zoologist. I certainly don't know. I'm going to guess that it's the one on the right, the little screaming one without the mane. I'm going to guess that is the female of the species. Now, that's just based on my personal experience. I've never gone to the LA Zoo and seen this shit happen, but it also explains why the lions are separated when I go to the zoo. For the 20 years I went to the zoo all the time on field trips, these two were never near each other. No, they're always on the other side of the pen. And this is why. Remember, this one won an award. I don't think it won an award like it's uncommon to see. I think a lot of these pictures are taken like this. This female lion is yelling so hard. Look at his fur. Look at his mane. Take a look. It's bent over. She's screaming so loud at him on the top of it. Imagine drawing in the air movement in blue. It would be around the whole fucking head because she's got something to say. And this guy's just thinking, shut the fuck up. Is it over yet? Jesus Christ, again? That's what we should caption this. The little thought bubble over this male lion going, are you fucking kidding me? Again? And whatever she had to say was really important, but she got it out. All right. Anything in between the sheets?
Yes, there is.
Go ahead. You're on camera.
Sean MacArthur on Facebook. Here's 200 stars for the happy couple having a blast being a part of it.
Whoa. Yeah, Sean MacArthur's in trouble. I'd put him in a timeout.
Did you guys hear that rooster? Little messed up there.
Little messed up. You're at the wrong time of day, buddy.
He gave
What time we go to bed?
200 stars from Sean MacArthur.
He's in trouble with me right now.
Oh.
Because he on the members only thread.
Yeah.
Hey, shut the fuck up, man. Doing a show here, you cockadoodle dick. Anyway.
Wow.
So Sean MacArthur sees the picture of you with your coffee and not coffee picture. You know, and it's members only. If you're not part of the General's Lunchbox on Facebook or the other pay sites, you guys didn't see this picture. It was before and after of Gen X Mom with the coffee. And he writes to you, he says, Gen X Mom, it's okay. You just keep being you. It's okay. And I had to correct him. Don't encourage her. So now I have to let you know, Sean, we got a problem, buddy. You keep talking like that, you're fucking out. I'm going to have to put you in a timeout. Do not encourage her. Those are the words. Go ahead.
Eve on a Stick became an extra. Christina Hansen became an extra tonight. Mark Guido paid $20 on PayPal, and I can't read the message right now. I'm sorry. PayPal is acting weird.
Is it? Oh, it's not because like rated R?
No. It's just PayPal is really weird tonight.
Wow.
Danny H gifted 5 memberships to Cue Ball, Tomas, Hobo, Rob Prospecting, Valerie Walker, and Alan. They all got memberships.
Far out.
And Scott Royston gifted 5 more memberships to Kenny, JJ, Rockin' My Wardrobe by Tammy Sue. Sean 4 Notes and E. Ross, they all got memberships tonight.
Memberships. Very good.
Diana Dole Reed on Facebook, she said roar.
See, she's one of those women that's screaming at her guy.
500 stars sent on Facebook. Thank you so much. Scott Royston, $5. Nope, you need 4 handsomes to start the show, General. That's where I come in, handsome General.
There we go. Scott Royston to the rescue. Now we got 4. We can turn it up a little bit here.
And there you go. It's all you.
Okay, so let's go back. Let's recap a little bit here. Before we go any further, there are staff members on each page, on each platform. You got Josh Maddox on Rumble. You got, well, here, let me just show you who they are so you can have a face that goes with the name. There's Trippy Pineapple front and center, and he's pulling duties on YouTube tonight. Sammy Joe's on one of the Facebook pages. The Disney Kid, Chris Yeager's on the other Facebook page. Josh Maddox, not as on as many drugs right now as he is in that picture, but he's pulling double duty on Rumble tonight. And as usual, you have the General and Mama X sitting behind the cameras and microphones doing our duty. Now, before we do anything further, I will salute staff. I will raise a glass to the staff. They do an exceptional job. We just got done we had a staff meeting last night, and we went over some stuff getting ready for Vegas already, the big shindig in Vegas. So I want to raise a glass of staff. If you guys know a staff member that you like, that you prefer, or even an old staff that you remember, raise a glass and write their name. Just put it in there. It's on Rumble, it's on Facebook, it's on YouTube. Raise a glass for me and write their name. I just want to see what names go by, remembering your current and past, say it with me, staff members. Say it again. Moderators. You know who you're talking about. You guys have favorites. We're going to have a staff appreciation night soon. You can show your appreciation to each one of them individually. But I'm raising a glass right now. Oh, yeah, to N36.
NV.
I almost said NV63, but there's not 60. There's not 63 states, are there? So that,
Oh my gosh.
They're going Mrs. 4 on Facebook. Allie, SJ, all of them. Mama X, Mrs. 4, Mrs. 4, Mrs. 4. Two Bear, Lionheart, Mrs. 4, and all our current members. Two Bear, Mrs. 4 Watton, Mrs. 4, Mrs. 4. I
wow.
think Mrs. 4 won.
Mrs. 4's got a hold of that one. Good. She should win every time.
I think so too.
All right. Okay. Let me go back to, I'll do one of the trivias, okay? Since we just got through with talking about lions and tigers and bears, oh my. Let me tell staff what the answer is first. Let me notify staff, because this is what's going out on the platforms. Your staff member, your moderator, your staff member has to write down the answer. You got to copy and paste it. Josh Maddox has to copy and paste the answer, post it in the sheets for Gen X Mom. Sammy Joe got to do it on Facebook. You guys better have a sharp moderator, or you're going to lose. All right. The answer to the first of two trivia questions tonight has been sent to all of the staff. Their phones beep. They picked it up. They know what's going on. Now, you answer in the comment section on your platform. Your moderator will copy and paste it if you're first, and send. I don't care if you're first on your screen, because you guys will send screenshots. I was first on my screen. Look, here's a screenshot. It matters what happens on the staff members page, on the staff members screen. Each of you are probably going to be first on your screen. Doesn't matter. Don't send me emails. Don't send me screenshots. I don't give a shit. Okay, we're going by what each staff member says. All right. I'm going to give you a picture of an album cover, and you have to tell me what the name of the album is. Now, you guys are all going to get the band, and it's going to flood with the band. Yeah, nobody gives a shit about the band. We all know the band. Don't be dumb. Be smart. I want to know the name of the album on your platform, quick as can be. I'll hold it here for a minute so that we can collect 4 winners from 4 platforms. You ready? On your mark, get set, and go. Anybody?
I haven't seen the picture
Anybody? Yet. Bueller? Having some food, thinking about Cuba. Looking around, we're waiting for them to come in the sheets here. Somebody's got to say something.
I haven't even seen the picture yet.
Well, I'm sure they have.
Okay.
Anybody? Okay. Oh, people are guessing ahead of time.
Trippy on YouTube.
Don't say it. You don't have the other ones in yet. God, you almost did it. Well, waiting for all of them. Everyone's got to turn in.
YouTube's in.
YouTube's in. We will see who's the winner on YouTube. What else? Waiting for Rumble.
Original Ironic became an extra tonight while we're waiting.
Original Ironic. I like that name.
Yes, Rumble has checked in. We're waiting on Facebook.
All right, waiting on Facebook. 2 Facebook pages. Are the Facebook moderators even paying attention?
Yes, they are. We got one of 2 Facebooks right now.
Waiting for the last winner. Waiting for the last winner. Come on now.
Come on.
T-Bone wrote, don't know.
Come on down. You're
Jackson
the
wrote,
next
don't know.
contestant on The Price is Right.
Insurmountable Kelly Cat wrote pigs.
All right. We're waiting on Facebook from Sammy Joe. Come on, Sammy.
You know, everyone's writing in War of Pigs, War of Pigs, War of Pigs. 37 Hertz goes, it's not War Pigs, laughing like you assholes. Oh, it's so funny to see you guys arguing. Thank you, 37 Hertz, for chiming
personal.
in.
Come on. Here comes Sammy.
Come on,
Sammy's
Sammy,
coming.
get your shit together.
Okay.
Yeah, she left. What she did, she left and went and did something. She's like, oh shit. And she's running back.
Come on.
She should have had this by now. She was not at her duty station. Come on, Sammy. Right now, Trippy's calling her going, whatever you're doing, fixing your kids'
all right, we got 'em.
Pringles and cheese, get over there.
We got them. They're all in.
All right. Give us the answers. Tell us what platform, the name, and the answer.
All right, on YouTube, Noel, he guessed the animals.
The animals?
Or I meant animals.
Because if he said the animals, he's wrong.
I'm sorry, animals.
Animals is correct. What's next?
Rumble, Michelle M, animals, Pink Floyd.
Yep. Next.
Steve Plum on Facebook Blue, Pink Floyd Animals.
That's right.
Philip Cross on Facebook Personal Animals.
Okay, all 4 of you, we've written down your names. We won't erase them. We got your stuff. You need to send an email within this hour. You have 60 minutes to send an email to genxmom@genxtalks.com. genxmom@genxtalks.com. And let them know your name, the trivia you won with the answer, and we got to have an address. We can't send you something as a prize if we don't have an address. You want something? Send us your address. You don't want something? Don't. It's okay with me. All right, so what are we going to do about Sammy Jo? Because you know...
She said her computer froze. That's what she
said.
said.
Oh, bullshit. That's the... my computer froze. That's
Leave
what it
her
was.
alone.
No, you were in the other room making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for your son. You thought you could get away with it, but you got caught. That's what happens. You got lazy and you got caught.
All
okay.
Right. Graham Gordon gave $5. The General is my second favorite staff member. Guess who's the first?
It better be me. I better be first
you were
and second. I better be first and second place. Just because he has some secret weird kinship with you, where you send him that secret shit to Canada around customs. You call it something else behind what it. That's bullshit.
You know.
You get some. Oh, because you lied, cheat, and steal the United States government. Now you're his favorite.
Don't they do that to me?
What?
Don't they do that to me?
Well, that doesn't make anyone your favorite person.
2 rights make a right. 2 wrongs make a right.
3 lefts make a right. I know that.
Adam over on Facebook. Sup, big guy from Pennsylvania.
What's happening, my man?
Hope things are going good for you and your family. 200 stars yet.
We're all right now. I'm sitting in a good place with good company, and things are moving along smoothly, I would say.
And Sammy Jo just inserted an eye roll, too. Because
whatever, I'm on to her now.
All right, your turn.
Loud One puts in $5. All right, you lot. The bus is now on a trial autopilot. Yeah, that means open throttle, off to bed, 3 a.m. start. Wow, we need another bus driver.
Uh-oh.
We got to get a new bus driver. Who was our alternate bus driver before? Was that Christian Dvorak?
I can't remember. Somebody will
Christine
remember.
Dvorak?
Where's Mrs. Ford when we need her?
Yeah, where's the bookkeeper with all of her? We are just a flying mess without her.
Mrs. Ford.
Mrs. Ford, what the hell, man? We're all fucked up without you.
Send us a message. Come on.
All right, let's go here. So I'm not exactly sure what Loud One just said there on his $5. There's the bus is on autopilot. It's better just to hear from him directly.
Oh gosh.
I hear him myself, Doc. That's not even about it.
Yeah, no fucking different. I still don't know what that motherfucker ever says. All right. A Patreon, get animals.
Trippy says it was Christina Dvorak. You are correct.
Okay, so Trippy is now the proxy bookkeeper for the moment until we get another bookkeeper. All right. I'd like to get through a program without bashing Florida. I don't mean to pick on Florida, but you guys are a fucking easy target. This is an actual sign sent to me by one of you lives in Florida. It is unlawful to abandon cats in parks. Possible $5,000 fine, 1 year imprisonment. Look at the picture that your city officials drew. It is a 1979 Ford LTD2 racing away from a cat. Now, who does that? Who drops off the cat and says, fuck this, I'm out. You're on your own. You know, cats are going to be, you're feeding the alligators. You're fucking feeding the alligators. You know you are.
It's in Broward County. That's what it says on the bottom.
I'm telling you, that's just, can you imagine that? It's such a problem. You had to make a sign and pass a law. Quit fucking leaving your cats. Quit speeding away from your furry felines.
Because that happens so many times.
It has to.
That they had to make a sign.
And a law. They had to pass a law going, you fuckers can't keep leaving your cats in the parks, man. I don't know. That just blows my mind. But, hey, Florida. Here's another one. This is the Beer Hut. Crappy music, warm beer, and cold women.
Wow.
We're open till 2 a.m. every day. Now, I don't want to listen to crappy music. I don't want to drink warm beer, and I don't want to be anywhere near a cold woman. How the fuck does this place stay in business? I thought about that for a long time, and I was going to look them up and call them and go, who are your clients? Who's sitting at your bar right now? If this is your advertisement, crappy women, not crappy women, sorry, crappy music. I almost said crappy women, then I was going to say warm women. No. Crappy music, warm beer, and cold women. And all of a sudden it dawned on me, might be a bunch of otters in there.
Oh my gosh.
There's a bunch of otters just wanting to be left alone. Just a bunch of male otters hanging out. Just picture that otter and a dude laying back in a chair, drinking a beer, watching the football game. No women around, because cold women don't talk to you. They don't bother you. They give you the cold shoulder. They want to be left alone. Perfect. So I think there's a bunch of guys in there, a bunch of otters. I want to. You know what? When I want to be left alone, I'm just going to look at you and say, I want to be an otter right now. And you better take the message. You better take the hint. All right.
And you're going to be put in the pool if you want to be an otter.
Fine, I'll go.
Okay.
Last one. This one I actually like from Florida. The sign, look at the regular billboard. This year, thousands of men will die from stubbornness. That's the sign. This year, thousands of men will die from stubbornness. And someone took a can of spray paint and wrote on the sign, "No, we won't." In an act of stubbornness and defiance, no, we won't. You fucking guys in Florida, I'm telling you, that suits me just fine. That one I'd like to keep. This year, thousands of men will die from stubbornness. No, we won't. I'm liking it. All right. It's a public service announcement coming up. This is something, if you guys scroll through TikTok or Facebook Reels or YouTube Shorts, have you ever come across this guy? This guy, he owns Dave's Auto Repair, and I've watched his channel grow from 50 people to millions. And I will tell you, I have looked at a lot of automotive channels, and I shake my head at some of the advice they give, some of the things they try to go, I would never do that. When I had a shop for 20-some years, never did some of this stupid shit, didn't talk to my customers the way they do, not at all. This guy, Dave, is top shelf. This guy, whenever you see this guy, if you want some automotive advice, if you're listening for an automotive opinion, everything this guy has said in the 3,000 videos that I've watched of him has been 100% accurate, 100% true. I have not discovered one thing this guy has said to be wrong. He's very humble, he's very nice, he's polite, and boy, does he do his homework on everything, and he knows his craft. He knows his craft. The guy is super smart. I just want to encourage you that anytime you scroll across his, give it a like or give it a follow. Because if there's anybody that deserves to have a place in the universe, it's this man here. And he's got, I think, the Discovery Channel. This is something I didn't even tell you, Jules. Like Discovery or somebody came to him after all of his videos and his crew and his staff and said, we'd like to start doing a series with you on your shop, a day-to-day in your shop. He tells the good. He tells the bad. You know what hooked me on him? Not his great stories of the stuff that he's done that was just, he works miracles. He shows when things get fucked up. He shows when they rebuilt an engine and it lasted about an hour and it started making noise. They pulled it apart, went through it again, found out what was wrong, and rebuilt it. Never a question, never blaming anybody, just find it out, get this guy. I'm telling you, I have never promoted, in 4 years, I've never promoted one person on here. And I don't know the guy. We've never met. We've never talked, nothing. I don't even think he follows Gen X Talks. The point is, this guy is fucking solid. Absolutely solid. There's some other videos about his backstory with him and his wife, and it's an amazing story. Great guy. I'm just encouraging you, if you stumble across this, even if you're going to keep on scrolling, hit like. There's nobody more on the internet, in my opinion, that deserves it than this guy. He's a great guy. His name's Dave. All right. Speaking of Google and stupid shit I don't need to keep seeing anymore, if you guys listened to the podcast last week, if you listen to the podcast this week, you might have listened to it on KGXT Radio Live. We went live on the radio at 10 o'clock this morning. We broadcast. And I was talking about I just had a picture on a text message that my wife and I were arguing about. And the Sun Valley Fox really helped me out today. You guys listen to the podcast when it drops tomorrow. This man is so wise. He squared away the argument on if I should be giving a KitchenAid mixer as a baby gift. Fixed it. Fixed the whole damn thing. Oh yeah, you're queen. Gen X mom, yeah, you're queen. She started him with her stuff. And he very calmly looked across the table, raised his finger, said a few words, and she was put in her place. The older brother stepped in. The wisdom flowed. I get to send a KitchenAid mixer as a baby gift. I'll let you guys hear the podcast. But I only sent that as a text message to my daughter. I only talked about it on the podcast to my wife and all of you. This now is on my fucking Google feed all damn day. All fucking day. Some version of this comes across my Google feed. And all I did was text message my daughter and go, "Hey, sweetheart, thank you. Good job having the baby. I wish I could be there. Good, well done. How about a mixer?" And my wife, "No, you do not give a mixer. You don't give a KitchenAid mixer. What a stupid gift." I'm like, "But the kid will grow up licking the cookie dough off of these things. What are they called? They're not called spinners. They're not called spoons. What are they called? When on the bottom of the mixer, the thing that has the dough on it.
It's a whisk, spatula. It's whatever.
No, it's called something though. It's got a name. You mean St. Donna? She's sitting right next to you. St. Donna doesn't know the name?
They have different attachments. They mean different things. One is a whisk. One is a spatula.
One's a log splitter.
What's a log splitter? Sun Valley Fox. So yeah, that was part of the joke. I was able to buy the mixer and one attachment. I let Sun Valley Fox pick the attachment. I thought he'd pick. The good mixers have a PTO on them. You can put in a noodle maker. You can put in a meat grinder. You can put in a cheese shredder. He opted for me to purchase the log splitter. KitchenAid log splitter seemed like a nice gift to me, so we ordered it up on Amazon on its way. But that doesn't discount the fact that Google listened to my conversation. I didn't tell Google shit. And here we are. All right, fucking guys. I thought this was funny when you talking. Let's just count the score straight. If electric cars, electric vehicles are here to save the planet, right? If electric vehicles are here to save the planet, you would think, after all these years of preaching this, the planet would reciprocate. The planet would say, you know what, we really appreciate Elon Musk. We really appreciate all the Tesla cars. We really appreciate every one of you who buys an electric vehicle, a battery-powered car. You think the Earth would catch on and go, thank you for that. And here's the thank you I saw. This is what irony means. You buy an electric car to save the planet, and a tree kills your fucking car. It serves you tree huggers right. This dude got out of his electric car. He ran over there and hugged that tree and said, "I love you, buddy. I'm fighting global warming. I'm here for you, buddy. I'm driving an electric car. It's a pain in the ass, but I'm doing it. I love you, buddy." And the tree fucking wiped it out. Oh, when Mother Nature speaks. What was that commercial that the Mother Nature had the lightning? Remember, she was all pissy about it. Was that a butter commercial? Where Mother Nature said something, you guys know. What was that commercial? Come on, help me out. It was a Generation X commercial. It's not nice to fool Mother Nature. Wasn't that butter or something?
I think.
And she raising the thing. Yeah, this is don't fuck with Mother Nature. It was her, and she did it, and there we go. All right, I want to talk to you real quick about the longshore strike. Just something that you guys are not going to agree with me on this. Did you hear me? You're not on this one tiny little aspect. You're not going to agree with me. Okay? So the guy who is the face of the union, we've all seen that guy, gets up there with his fat face and his fat gray goatee, and he's talking. He goes in his Boston accent. He says, "We want a bigger piece of the pie. We need a piece of the pie. We're gonna park our car in the garage and leave it there. Not fucking coming to work, you asshole." You remember that guy? Yeah, him. And they found out that guy lives in an expensive house. And like, oh, you're for the poor people. You're for the people that need money. You don't care if you're screwing the economy. You're just, you're all for Americans. You're all for. Look at the house you live in. Now I got to show you the house. To be fair, this is a dude's house. Union boss who threatened to cripple the economy lives in a 7,000 square foot mansion. And everybody goes, oh, boo, hiss, oh, how terrible, you hypocrite. Okay, look. Everybody at the top of the food chain has a house like this, okay? If you're part of the Hall of Fame for the NFL, you live in a house like that, okay? Even if you're just nominated. Even if you're Roger Goodell and you're charged the NFL and you've never played a fucking game in your life, let's say, you got a house like this. When you're at the top of the union, when you're the top cop in the country, you get a house like this. This is just what happens. You can't judge the movement of the workers and say, oh, all of you live in houses like this. Every one of you, you don't care about the little people. You're pissing on us from your third-story mansion. No, it doesn't surprise me the dude lives in this. And it doesn't, for me, I don't give a shit. It's not shocking. I use common sense in all this shit. I figured he lived in a house like this. His message is still the same. His workers need more money, or you guys aren't getting toilet paper next week. That's the message. And he may say, yeah, I got a whole room filled with toilet paper, so I'm going to be okay. That doesn't change the message that people do or do not need more money at their job. But everybody comes on here, and I see all over Twitter, oh, look at the house he lives in. He and all of his longshoremen, they're all full of shit. What does this dude's house have to do with his workers getting paid? Nothing. He's the top guy in that area. This is what they fucking live like. They all do. I don't care if you're the head of the badminton committee for the United States of America. I don't even know if there is one, but if there is a badminton committee, there's some regulations about the buck cockle or whatever the fuck. What's that thing called that they bat around? What's the little bird called?
Shuttlecock.
Shuttlecock. If you're the guy in charge of making sure all the shuttlecocks weigh the same amount and you're at the top, you fucking live in a house like this. This is just how it goes. Grow the fuck up and quit hanging your arguments on stupid shit. Oh, I'm not sure how another drink appeared in front of me, but magically the Sun Valley Fox has provided. You pray to the Sun Valley Fox and goodness appears. This is a sweet nectar of the gods. This is NV36. Drink it with me. Don't drink it without me, because if you drink it without me, that means I'm drinking alone. I drank alone before. I'll do it again in my life, but I'm telling you right now, let's have a shot together. All right, one time around. Oh, hi, Zelly.
Oh. Zelly wanted to get into
Zelly. Let me see if I can get Zelly. Come here. Come on.
They're allowed to know what her name is.
There's Zelly. Look, there's Zelly. Come here, Zelly. Come here. Come on.
Go, Zelly.
Oh, come on, Zelly. Come here. One more time. There you go.
Good, Zelly.
There you go, pup. You see Zelly? There's Zelly, you guys. All right, there's Zelly. I'm fucking everything up.
Yeah, you are.
All right, what was I doing here? Boom, 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 boom. All right, we're back. So, yeah, that's Zelly. She's my best friend right now. She loves me. And now I can't use my mouse because she's licking my hand. I can't move the mouse. All right. So, just so you know, and then the dock workers thing, of course. Dock workers agreed to suspend the port strike as employers offer a significant wage increase. Now, part of the story you might have missed. They did agree. The employers came back and said, okay. I don't know that we can give you $5 increase every year for the next 6 years, but we can get you close. They made an offer. Dock workers said, okay, we'll agree to that. We'll hold off the strike. Let's finish talking about this, to which everybody thought was amazing, right? And why did everybody think that was amazing? Everybody thought that was amazing because they had swore we're not giving an inch. We're not giving up a penny. You're going to fucking do it, and that's the way it is. So what, does anybody know what happened? What tapped them on the shoulder and said, take the offer? My wife figured it out. She brought this story to me late yesterday. The Teamsters Union, which is 12,000 times bigger than the Longshoremen's Union. The Teamsters said, if you fucking do this and you cripple the economy, even when your shit is resolved, none of our trucks are ever coming to pick anything up from you ever fucking again. The Teamsters said, you get your shit straight right now, or we're not going to pick up any of the loads. You guys can sit there all fucking day with your thumb up your ass. And the Teamsters Union, you remember Jimmy Hoffa? They don't fuck around. You remember back in the day, you don't know who Jimmy Hoffa is? Are you fucking kidding me? You don't know who Jimmy Hoffa is? You serious? You're not fucking with me? Okay. To all of you that are shaking your head and raising your hand, who's Jimmy Hoffa? Leave the live stream right fucking now. Just go. Just fucking go. I do not have the patience for this. You got to go. Hey, you know what helped last night when those other lights were turned on? Can Sun Valley? What's that?
We have maintenance doing the electrical.
Well, you got people for that. Get your people in gear.
They're on.
All right, they're on it.
Thank you,
so
sir.
just so you know that I think Gen X Mom figured out that when the Teamsters got involved and said something, guess what? Everybody fucking snapped too. And the next day, magically, everyone's willing to negotiate. Don't fuck around with the Teamsters. I'm just telling you that. Here's another one that came across here. Look at the headline they wrote. In her own words, VP Harris claims add quoting me, if you're going to quote things I say from 2019, it's just afraid to make people afraid of my presidency. No, I clicked and read it. She said, if you keep quoting me, if you keep quoting things I said, you're just going to be afraid of my presidency. Yes, no shit. That's why they're doing it. They're quoting things, they're showing things you've said and going, holy shit, do we want her as president? You're just reiterating what's already happening. Yes, you see, that's the problem. If you're just going to quote things I said in the past, how am I going to get elected? If you're just going to quote things that I was saying, you're just going to be afraid of me being president. Stop it. What the fuck? How could she say that with a straight face? That's the same as coming out and going, if you guys keep looking up things I did, no one's going to vote for me. Could you stop? It wouldn't matter whether you're pro-Trump or you're pro-Harris. You don't say shit like that. You don't walk out and condemn yourself publicly. I don't know. I fucking don't get it. This is the reason why I fucking drink is from shit like this. All right. Okay, did I have another trivia? Did I have one? Should we end on one more trivia? Would that be a nice thing to do? Let me find it. I have it in there somewhere. Boy, it's way down the list. Losing out, Kamala Harris, rich people, Logan Huppy tickets. Yeah, one more quick thing here. You got 2 days to buy your tickets. Moderators, put up the link right now. Sammy, quit changing your kid's diaper and let's go. Or your kid's underwear, whatever. I don't know how old you are. 7. No diaper. Put up the link right now because you guys got 2 days. Buy the tickets. You're in Southern California. Buy the tickets. Meet us there. All right. Dome. I said, Trump man, get the fuck out. Dr. McDreamy was right. Dr. McDreamy was right. Video. Got to show those later. Can't do them right now. Wow. I know I had another trivia. How the fuck did I miss my trivia? There was one right there. Hold on. I'll find it. There was another one. Don't give up on me yet. Calm your dits and ticks. Oh, there it is right here. Okay. Now, I got to believe me, because most of the moderators are like under the age of 12. They're not going to know this. Let me give the staff the answer to the trivia question, all right? Let me give the staff the answer to the trivia question. Here we go. And trivia and staff thread. Okay, staff now has the answer to the trivia. This, again, is on the platforms. I mean, there's going to be 4 winners. Now, we already know Sammy Jo's off running around the house, vacuuming or something, so she'll have to go, oh, shit. Trippy will call her and go, get your ass back to the screen. Do your fucking job. Trip, just do it now. Get her going on the right thing so we can hurry up. All right, thank you for that. I'm going to put a picture up. I want to know 2 parts to the trivia. In fact, I got to give them both parts. Here, hang on. Giving them both parts to the trivia. They won't know this. They won't get this at all. This is strictly Gen X. Okay. You have to have both parts. If you know one part and you say it, staff is not going to write down your answer. They're not going to copy and paste your answer. If you have the second part, staff is not going to copy and paste your answer. I'm going to put up a picture, and there's 2 parts. I want to know this person's name on the TV show, and I want to know what famous line this person always said. You with me? With me? Without me? With me? Without me? With me? Without me? What was his name on the show, and what famous line did he say? Gen Xers and above. Ready? Put it up there. Moderators, get your pens and pencils ready. 1, 2, 3, and to go. Now, see, while I'm sitting here, you guys have a 30-second delay, and I'm going to use that chance to drink. The Sun Valley Fox has graciously given me more hooch. NV36. Nothing better today than that, because that's all we got. All right, coming into full focus. Remember, don't say it out loud. Put it in the comment section. Michael Dawson hit the bullshit bell. Come on now. Come on now. All right, so we need answers on all platforms. Trippy Pineapple will do the first person on YouTube. We got Sammy Joe on Facebook Personal. We got Chris Yerger, your staff member on Facebook Blue. And We got the wonderful, the outstanding, the ever-present Josh Maddox on Rumble, liking, copying, pasting just for your dancing and listening pleasure. Gen X Mom is between the sheets, right where I like my wife to be, also for all of you to enjoy. Just kidding, just for me. And she'd tell me when we have all of them. Get your microphone close enough so you can be part of the conversation, too.
We have 3 out of 4 right now.
3 out of 4?
Waiting on Rumble.
I'm going to switch over to you and I because they don't need to see that picture anymore. Wow, that is the whitest my wife has ever looked. With that screen, she is a white girl right there. You need a tan, woman. You're so white, you're right out of the trailer park in Alaska.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
Waiting on Rumble still. Waiting on Rumble.
We're waiting on Sammy Joe on Facebook Personal.
No, we got him.
Come on, you know you are. Just say you are. Just tell the truth. You're lying.
I got them all.
She's covering for you, Sammy.
I got them all.
We're waiting on Josh?
I have them all. I said 3 times.
So it's Josh. All right, let's see what we got for the answers. Let's see if they got them right. Who was the first on Facebook Personal from Sammy Joe? Give it to me.
Chris Wilson.
Yeah, what did he say?
Tattoo the plane.
What?
Tattoo the plane.
I know he says de plane, but I'm going to let the Sun Valley Fox be the judge here. He said de plane, de plane. He never said it once. He always said it twice. Let's go see what everybody else said. We'll come back for reserved judgment. What else?
Okay, Facebook Blue, Ben Eaton, tattoo, the plane, boss, the plane.
See? Okay, what's that? Now, that's Facebook Blue got it right. Got it completely right. What about Rumble? What Josh turned in?
Rumble was Dragon Slayer Jade, the plane, tattoo.
And again, one de plane.
And on YouTube, Houdini, tattoo, de plane, boss, de plane.
Okay, so we got 2 that did it right. And we got 2 that got it close. But if you buy a T-shirt of that, it says de plane, de plane. If you read the script of the show, it says de plane, de plane. I don't know. Sun Valley Fox, should we give them some strict rules here? Sun Valley Fox is looking at your answers right now, searching the archives of his memory, and making a decision. Because if he says 2 of you are fucked, you're fucked.
Who is the actor that
let's do it.
Tattoo?
Yeah, that's the tri-baker.
Who got it? Who got
Chris Wilson on Facebook Personal.
Half answer, yeah. And
Dragon Slayer Jade on Rumble. They both
need to come up in the next 30 seconds. You need to come up with the actor that played Tattoo. You know, his first big role was one of the villains on Bond in the 60s. He played one of the little midget characters in there. Even though you're not supposed to say midget.
Little person.
Yeah, he's a midget.
I'm waiting. So Chris Wilson on Facebook Personal
I'm not seeing it.
Dragon Slayer Jade in Rumble need to come up with the person.
You're running out of time now because now they're Googling it, trying to figure it out.
Or what was the name of the program?
Oh, that's another good one.
Well, figure this shit out, man. We can't keep adding stuff to it. What was the Best Boys gaffer's color of his 79 Mazda when he drove home?
I know that.
I'm still waiting. I got nothing.
All right, so it looks like those 2 did not get the prize in time. They did not, or you posted it, and your moderator was sucky and didn't put it in the
Chris
sheets.
Wilson, Brian Yerger, our Disney kid, has a second person on here.
But he already covered his on Blue. He was good. We didn't need to. Okay, so the only 2...
Dragon Slayer Jade on Rumble. Hervé Villachez.
Didn't make the 30-second deadline, though, did you, Dragon Slayer Jade?
5 minutes.
Yeah. Well, you had to go Google it. You had to wake Josh up and make sure he copied and pasted. Okay, who won on Facebook Blue and YouTube?
Facebook Blue was Ben Eaton.
Ben Eaton.
And YouTube was Houdini.
Houdini and Ben Eaton. Ben Eaton and Houdini only. Send a letter to Gen X Mom at genxtalks.gov. Send an email. Let them know that you won. The trivia prize tonight with Tattoo, Fantasy Island, and De Plane. You got it exactly right. We're holding you 2 accountable, and you win the prize. We're holding the other 2 accountable, and they lose. I'm sorry. No prize for you. No plane. Sorry. You're out. Nothing for you. No personal, no Rumble, but YouTube and Facebook Blue coming through strong. Yeah, Gen X Mom.
Can I finish sheets real quick?
You're on the camera. Finish the sheets.
James in Facebook. Where's Southern California? I can't find it on my map. Is that near Nevada?
Who said that?
James on Facebook Blue.
Are you looking for Southern California like it's a state? Like South Carolina? Like South Dakota? You're looking for South California? Well, I'll tell you what, buddy. It's there. Just keep looking. What else we got?
We have Dr. Shadowlight on Rumble wants to know, do we have a date for Vegas yet?
No, but we will this week. That's one of the things we talked about at the staff meeting. This one is going to be a bigger, better, badass blowout than ever before. We will get you the dates by the end of next week. Don't you have meetings with the Red Rock Hotel? You're going through some stuff with them, right?
Yes, I am.
All right, we will have you, and there's going to be some rooms available. We're getting a discount on some rooms. We will pass that along, but it's first come, first serve. And once they're taken up, they're taken up. So we'll let the members, if you're a YouTube member, if you're part of the General's Lunchbox on Facebook, or you're part of Patreon, you guys will get the notification hours and hours and hours before everybody else. You're members. You're members. You're part of the group. You guys will get the thing on the link where you can go, and if you want to get a room at a big discount, we're providing that for you.
Donnie over on Facebook. General, why are you so mean to Sammy Joe?
I love Sammy Joe, but Sammy Joe is a pain in my ass. Do you know we got done with the staff meeting and everything? We had a staff meeting last night. Everybody was flowing. Everybody was even Josh Maddox showed up with a smile and left with a smile. That is an indicator of a great fucking staff meeting. We go through everything. All the questions were answered. Everybody was having a good time. There was no problem there. Everybody was doing delightful, delightful questions and answers. And I said, okay, any more questions from you guys? A couple people did. We answered them, and I said, all right, we're leaving. Sammy Joe raises her hand. I said, okay, Sammy Joe, what is your question? Because it's over. The staff meeting's done. And she says, why are you so grumpy? You're just in a bad fucking mood all the time. And I said, with that, we're out. And I hung up the meeting. There's a prime example. That, and she has a rule not to touch me or come near. It's an arm length and a notebook piece of paper. When you see me at an event where Sammy Joe is present, I will be carrying a piece of notebook paper in my hand. Just a flat piece of notebook paper, 8.5 by 11, because that's the distance she has to stay away from me according to the restraining order. You'll see that. I'll push it out, put it out like this. Go, no. Yeah, to touch the paper. No. That's the rule. It's a long story. Disneyland, swampy drain near where we were eating. But it's a true story. It's a story. Yeah, Jenna.
Last one of the night. Jeremy Underhill, $2. Just call me Red, part-time bus driver.
Who?
Jeremy Underhill.
Jeremy Underhill. There's some rules about the bus, so I'll talk about that. Jeremy Underhill wants to be part
called
of the...
Red.
Called Red. Now, what? You know what? Is your grandfather part of the Underhills from Fletch? You got their American Express card number? I'm just asking. Nothing but Jennick's mom's wearing nothing but a towel most of these times. All right, I'm out of here. Did you want to say goodbye before you ran off camera?
Oh, am I off camera?
You're on camera, but you left.
Sorry, I left. I gotta stand. Bye, everyone.
All right, she's gone. I'm out. Up's down. Left is right. Back is forward. Broadcasting live from Minden, Nevada, at the Sun Valley Fox's house. Our gracious host for this week. They've tolerated a lot from us. We have overtaken their house with Gen X. You can see all the cables and gears and wires and the stacks of stuff we have around here. We would not be welcome at your house. We're very thankful that he's old and his medication has been adjusted to tolerate us. St. Donna adjusted it up a little bit. She goes, I got it dialed in. Come in right now because I don't know if I can maintain this level of medication for much longer, but she's been doing great so far. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for listening. Not sure where you're calling in from or looking in from around the planet. AM, FM, Sirius XM, or maybe you tuned in from the Armed Service Radio Network. Hold on. Remember 3 things. Oh, what? That's right. Remember 3 things. Number 1, wherever you go in the world, there you are. Number 2, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. And number 3, anytime something goes wrong in your life, there's something that'll help you along. You blame Trippy. Fucking Trippy. Doesn't matter what it is. You didn't say he was responsible. You just said you're blaming him. Let's try that again. There's 3 things. Number 1, wherever you go in the world, there you are. Number 2, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. And if shit's hitting the fan, fucking Trippy. And I'm out.